Alright, we're going to move on to number 3 and 4 for homework 25. Uh, for 3 and 4, you're supposed to graph both of the inequalities. Um, for the regular class, we're supposed to put it on two separate coordinate planes. For honors, we're supposed to put it on the same coordinate plane. I'm just going to put them both on the same coordinate plane for convenience purposes, mainly for me, because I don't want to draw on two separate coordinate planes. Anyway, I'm going to take it one coordinate plane, one inequality at a time. I'm going to take the top one, which I'm going to do in red. It has a y-intercept of positive 2. That's the part not with the x. So put a point there at positive 2. It has a a slope of 1/5. That's the number in front of x. That's going to tell us how to get another point. So start at your y-intercept, go up 1, right 5, and you can get another point there. So put a beautiful point there. And now that you have 2 points, you can draw your line. This line is going to be solid because it's got that equal to part. It's less than or equal to. Since it's less than or equal to, we're going to do a solid line that goes through the points. And it looks like that. It is y, my inequality is y is less than or equal to. So go to your y-intercept, and less than is below this line here. So we're going to shade this line below because it says less than. Now that we got that one done, let's move on to the other one. We're going to do this one in blue because I feel like doing a blue one. We have y is greater than x minus 1. So your y-intercept there is the number not with x. That's the subtract 1 or negative 1. I put a point there, and from there I can use my slope. The slope's the number in front of x. If there's no number in front of x, your slope is 1. So use your slope from your y-intercept, go up 1, right 1, and you can put more points down. Right, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. You got all these points. And now you're ready to draw your line out. You know which direction it's going. Look at your inequality symbol. This is y is greater than x minus 1. It's not greater than or equal to, it's just greater than. Since it's just greater than, we have to do a dashed line that goes through these points. So dashed line that goes through the points. Below the arrow there. And we got our dashed line. And this says y is greater than x minus 1. So go to your y-intercept. Greater than would be above the line here. So we're going to shade this side of our inequality. And now that we have them both graphed, notice that the solution is this part of the graph that got shaded twice, the part I'm coloring in green. That is the solution. Those are the possible points that satisfy both of the inequalities. We're going to move on to a number 4. Again, we're going to graph the first inequality in red. The number not with x is the y-intercept. That's 3, so I'll put a point there at 3. It has a slope of negative 2, so that's negative 2 over 1. A rise of negative 2 and a run of 1. So I'm going to go down 2, right 1 to get another point. Down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1. Okay, and you can see which direction the line is going to go. This is greater than or equal to. Since it has the or equal to part, we're going to have a solid line. Goes like so. And that's a very lovely solid line. The inequality also says greater than. So if you go to your y-intercept, the numbers greater than are up that way. So we're going to shade this side of the coordinate plane that got split by our line. And our first line is graphed. Let's graph the other one in blue. So this one has a y-intercept of 3. That's because it's the number not with the x. So go to positive 3, which is actually the same y-intercept as the last line. It has a slope of negative 3/4. So from our y-intercept of 3, go down 3 and right 4. Down 3, right 4. You get a point right here on your x-axis. You got 2 points. Now you can graph your line. look closely at your inequality. It is strictly greater than, has no equal to part, so we're going to make a dashed line that goes through the points. And it's going to look something like this. Dashed, dashed, dashed line. And this inequality is strictly greater than. So if you go to y-intercept, the greater than direction is that way, up. So we're going to shade this way from our line. And so remember, with the systems of inequalities, the part that gets double shaded is the solution region. So that's this part here. Then I'm coloring it in green. That's your solution part. Okay, and that's the end of the homework.